Hey guys, this is Chad with Pure Media Systems. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are down in Coppell, Texas, and we are doing a pre-wire for a remodel. So as you can see here, this is the customer's living room. It's an older home out in Coppell, Texas. Like I said, so this is all under construction. They had a flood, pipe burst, and they're having all new flooring. Everything is coming in here. So kitchen's all ripped out and everything else, as you can see here. So this is customer's living room. We're actually going to put a Samsung frame TV above here. We've got a set of Klipsch RP600M2 bookshelf speakers are going to go on the bookshelves here, and we're just wiring for this here. Also in the bathroom on the other side of this wall, we're going to have speakers in the new master bathroom that's coming in because all this was flooded. So we know that all this cabinetry here and all the woodworking is just a facade that was done on top of a brick wall. As you can see here, we've actually already cut in here this brick here. We've cut the wood out and you can see the brick here. So we're going to actually remove this brick. This fireplace has not functioned in many years and is just there for show. So it's not safe to use, and so they have no intention of using it. Either way, this firebox is completely separate from this brick wall here. This wall was just a facade that was on top of the brick firebox, so there's no issue removing this piece of stone here because it's just dead space on the other side of it, so that we can actually get cable into this cabinet here. So this brick facade actually goes all the way around, and I can show you on the other side of the wall here as well. But we're going to be able to have this so we can have the TV up here, and the speakers and everything else, and we'll go ahead and get to work on that. But we're going to go ahead and start removing that brick. So we've got brick out here. You see there's a gap, and I'm not sure if you can see all the way in there. Let's see if we can turn the light on. There we go. So you can see that's actually the firebox with a chimney in there, which again is not functional. So we've got this fireplace will never be used. So we've got the brick that we took out there. There's a small gap all the way over here. And you can see all this, of course, you can see this is all kind of messed up here, so they're going to be redoing a lot of this. But we've got our hole cut here, and ended up the brick was a little more difficult to work with down here, as I'm sure you can imagine. But we've got our hole here that we're going to finish cleaning up in that area. So we're going to work on getting some Ethernet cable, and we're going to try and get our Smurf tube through there as well. That's our goal, and hopefully there's enough space over here to be able to do that. So we've got our Smurf tube as well as a couple of Ethernet cables coming through here, and it comes down to right here. So we're going to go ahead and cut the Smurf tube down to size and show you the backside of what it looks like. So as you can see here, we've got the Smurf tube coming down. Made sure that it does not have hard 90s or anything like that. We've got a nice sweeping direction here so that the cables, we can get through there. There's a pull string, but it gets exceedingly difficult to get cable through if there's hard angles in there. So we've got that coming through, and we're going to get to work on the next portion. So we are now in the master bathroom. It's on the other side of that wall. So you can see the firebox here. You can see the way that it actually comes up. The brick is different than the brick facade over here. You see it's actually a different brick. This is a finished brick, and you can see this is actually that cabinet that was over here. The shower used to be here, as you can see. A nice little memento here. So this was a small shower. All this is going to turn into a closet now, and customer is having a new shower built here. We're going to have a couple speakers in the ceiling here for above the new vanities coming in. But you can see here we actually have a decent sized gap here. It's about 6-8 inches, and over here it's actually even more. All this electrical is all new lighting, and everything is coming in here as well, but we're going to get some pre-wiring and stuff done. So the goal is to get everything into this cabinet over here, and we're going to have again the bookshelf speakers on on either side. So we're going to go ahead and get to work just so you can see how that is. You can see the other brick there, that facade. There's a gap on the other side as well. So we've actually found a little spot on the other side of this wall, which will show you there's a built-in shelves that they're, it's for a little linen closet essentially is what it is. But we found a little gap right here. It's basically right between the two studs of where we found a little sliver of space we can go in with, so we don't have to do too much repair or anything else. Actually, we shouldn't have to do any repair in here. So we went ahead and cut a single gang size hole here so we can go ahead and use a retro box and put speaker terminals for a bookshelf speaker. We've gone ahead and run 14.2 and Cat 6 Ethernet as well. So we're going to show you what we've got here on the other side. So we've got it connected to our fish rod here. We're going to go and pull that cable through, and then we're going to get it over to the other side here, so we can get it down into the cabinet. We've got, they're going to have a vanity here and a vanity here. All this plumbing is being moved. We're going to have a speaker here, another one here above the vanities. We've got everything coming through and going down behind this into the, see if I can get around all the cables here. We're going to go down and around, again, I'm going to finish buttoning this up, but it goes down into the side here into the cabinet, which is on the other side. So we're finishing up here. We're going to button up, clean up. We got to get our dustpan out and clean up the mess, but I wanted to show you what we've got here. So we went ahead and we've wrapped up in plastic wrap. We've got our speaker cable, again with 14 gauge 2-conductor cable for our left speaker. We've got the Klipsch RP600Ms coming in here. We've got Smurf tube as well as 2 Ethernet cables here for a frame TV. And then down here we've got all of our cables for everything here along with the Smurf tube. So again, we're going to finish cleaning this up here, but we've got all this done here. All right, guys, well, it's been a few months. We're now back out at the home as they're moving back in, and we're going to get everything set up. So in this room, we've got the Klipsch RP600s. We've got a Sonos amp. As you know, we've wired here, and so we're going to put everything on this side and the cabinet underneath. And so we are going to go ahead and get the equipment set up in the cabinet, and we're going to mount the 55-inch frame TV above the fireplace here. And on the other side of the wall is the master bathroom, where we're going to be putting in some Klipsch speakers in the ceiling, and we'll have a couple another Sonos amp down here in the closet or in the cabinet for that. Alrighty, so as a reminder, this is a non-functioning fireplace, has not functioned in years, and they're not able to use it. This is an old house, and so they don't use the fireplace. They keep blankets in here. So, but we were able to get the one connect cable through the conduit, and we're going to get all the equipment down here. You can see we were getting all the cable out. We have plenty of excess here for anything we might need. So we're gonna go ahead and get the equipment set up. So we've got our brackets on the wall, and we've got wall plates and everything up there. Went ahead and filled in the holes as well. Whoever hung their TV previously just put a bunch of holes in the wall. So filled in the holes, which I'm not sure if they're going to come through on camera, but they're kind of hard to see now. But they're going to be behind the new TV, so it's just for the sake of having the holes filled in, that there's not just holes in the wall. So we're going to get the TV on the wall now. Alrighty, so we're just cleaning up here and buttoning up, but we've got the RP600M Mark IIs in walnut on either side of the fireplace here. We have our 55-inch frame TV, and they had a custom frame made on here. Pardon the noise, our kids are home now. Underneath the cabinet here, we've got our Sonos amps labeled, our Apple TV, the One Connect box. We have our Arachna switch, our Xbox One, and we have an extra HDMI and Ethernet cable here so that they can put their Switch and other systems in here. They're getting some other systems here, and we got our watt box and everything surge protected in there. So all of this stuff is nicely put away. And they have a Sonos sub behind the couch over there. In the master bathroom, as you know, we pre-wired to have speakers on either side here above the vanities. So we're going to cut the holes in here and get the speakers in. Alrighty, so we're just cleaning up in here, but we've got the 2 speakers in now. Right over, and so again we pre-wired in here and was able to have the speakers perfectly lined up with the lights, and they're right over the vanities. Well, thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in a system like this and you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, please just give us a call at 972-905-0556 or email sales@puremediasystems.com. Or, of course, direct authorized dealers for Red Atom, Sonos, Episode, Samsung, and all the other products you see in our videos. So don't forget to give us a call or email sales@puremediasystems.com. If you're interested in just the products, we're able to get those shipped to you directly as well. So thanks for tuning in, and look forward to getting that next video out. Thanks, guys.